I'm sure you would all agree that marketing has been through a digital transformation more than any other department in recent years. People who've implemented marketing technology say that 40% of people are saying it hasn't been good. Then we have 52% of people going, well, it's good in parts, and only 8% of people are saying it's gone very well. It's really about integrating data across different systems. So you've got your marketing automation, you've got your CRM, and all the other things you have in your tech stack. But more importantly, it's about getting the people to use those systems. Because we should all know that technology is only an enabler of our people and the way that they choose to work. And the way that they choose to work is key, because people don't want to work the way that technology dictates that they should work, or at least customize it to do that. The difference between people at low and high performing is that the high performing people, and see themselves as high performing teams, are getting 2 to 3 times more performance in areas of collaboration, insight and productivity. Why? Because the sales team's working together, the marketing team's working together. So before you go for the stakeholder alignment, think about how to fix yourself. And the other thing to think about, actually implementing technology does involve change management, and people don't like to change, and they certainly don't like big scary step changes. So the thing to think about is how can you do incremental changes and not think of it as a destination but a journey. How do we continuously improve, continuously innovate and continuously change? And then it's almost like changing it without people noticing, and then before you know it, a year goes past and they're working completely different than they did the year before. So what I want to talk about is a particular customer who's actually won an award for sales and marketing alignment. That's by getting sales and marketing to work together about a very data-driven growth strategy to help them get double-digit growth. Now, this case study is really about how to get more from your marketing with less money. Because what we started to do in our first year, when I said about getting your house in order, sales were too busy to, marketing is rubbish, so we had to build a relationship. So we focused on getting our house in order, and we increased marketing source revenue by 100% after just 1 year. But what we essentially did was only increase the sales accepted leads by 50%. Now, what does that mean? It means we're giving them less quantity but more quality. If you say, well, we actually can demonstrate 3.5 million increase in marketing source revenue. So firstly, what we want to do as CA is get all the customer-facing people to work together, because that is supporting your people and the plays that you're putting in place. So I told you what happened after the first year. After a 4-year journey, we moved from 17% pipeline to over 60% marketing source pipeline. So what you start to see, that you start off with activity generation. This is a marketing department that when you say what you're working on, they say, well, I've done 5 email shots and went to 3 events. Okay, that's just activity. What was the outcome? And you can tailor a B2B value matrix on what is important to your company, plot where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow, next month, next year, the year after. Well, this is where we are today. Where can we get to? So what I want to leave you with today is to think about the people, the playbooks and the productivity. And although marketing has transformed so much digitally, don't get too hung up on the technology, because it's not the technology, it's the people and the playbooks that you need to put together. Thank you very much.